I bet he starts his day the same way I do, drinking alone. Well, fucking 1 point for me already. Alright, so hello and welcome to Katawa Shoujo.
Yep.
The Cripple Girl Simulator. The dating simulator.
Mm-hmm.
Simulator or stimulator?
Both!
Okay. I was like, come on.
Well, actually in the game you
There's
do.
something left that's probably not politically correct about something in there.
Actually no, both of those statements are true.
Probably. Unless we get the ending that we always do. Of everything. Which is one game so far. So yeah. Last time we got introduced to the school, we went to the
the sexy nurse's office.
Yep.
And now we're fucking waking up. I wake up in a strange room. Solid morning light shimmers against a light grey ceiling. I had forgotten to draw the curtains closed last night. This is my room, isn't it? My room. This is the third room this year that I'm supposed to call mine? Various things around here remind me that, indeed, it's me who's supposed to be the one living here. My bags are on the floor, my students' books are on the desk, my numerous medications on the night table. I stared at the bottom for a moment. Bottles? Bottles? Yeah. Yeah, bottles of the alcohol. For drinking alone. Told you. I did that.
Wait. This is the third room this is the third room.
Yeah, first is his room,
yeah.
Second is the hospital, third is this room.
That means you can afford to walk away in it.
I'll give it to you. That was so fucking forced.
Yep.
I stare at the bottles for a moment, deliberating until I open the ball, shake out a pill, and pop it out on the table of a foil sheet. Down them with chaser of water and without thinking about the chemistry. My uniforms are in the closet. I slunk out from under the sheet and stretched my back before dressing up. But putting on a new uniform feels like dressing in someone else's clothes. The artificial smell of generic detergent invades my nose, but the feeling of fresh clothes against my back is a good one, a natural one. It feels like a school uniform, as it should. It's not much different than what I used to wear before. That goes for other things too. So far this place seems more or less like a normal school, except for the people. I think back to the talk with Kenji yesterday, Misha's constant laughter and Shizune's sweeping sign language gestures. Well, I've only met 3 students so far. Maybe they aren't normal, but I'm sure others are.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, totally normal. There's no freaks of natures here. I just realized what I just called crippled. Yeah, what does pass for normal around here? What do people do? I didn't see a lot of kinds of kids hanging around after classes yesterday, so maybe there are clubs. If so, I wonder if I should join one. All through class, the questions remained on my mind, so I decided to ask Shizune-chan about it when we split into groups. After all, she did say if I had anything I wanted to know, I should ask her.
Oopsies.
I'm asking you! How are there any fucking clubs in this fucking school? Ellipses. Why aren't you listening to me?
That means, something completely different. Waving your hands like that,
She, just slaps you across the face. And it's like, what? What the fuck did I do? As he, motions his hands again. And then everyone in the classroom just stays still because he, sign language is the most offensive thing. And it's like, you're expelled. The teacher just like walks up to him and it's like, "You're expelled."
And this is the folly of man.
Oh, I gave you that one. She crosses her arms, shifting her gaze slowly to Misha, who looks more preoccupied with trying to grind the eraser of her pencil down that is topped perfectly and evenly flat. Hey, this is so realistic. Like, just
Yeah.
like look at this fucking pencil right here. That's the definition. Oh,
Ellipses.
that's kind of a kawaii face.
I
Almost
know.
as cute as Daniel Radcliffe's delicious asshole. Don't question my tastes.
I'm questioning your tastes.
sorry, Caesar-chan. This is something you wanted from me. Oh, I see. That's a good question, He-chan. My first thought that means she doesn't know what is worrying. But being too negative, well, anyways. Misha, please, don't prove me right.
Ellipses.
Oh, that's right! Everyone is encouraged to join the club, even the fucking amputees! A lot of people are What? What are you talking? Just don't... What? Fine, just go to the next one. By the way, we're playing a little game while reading. A lot of people do so because there isn't really anything else to do.
In other words, Connor wants to try and make this as offensive as physically possible.
And we will use force. There are also school events, like the festival coming up in a few days. Almost every student in the school tends to help out with it, doing whatever. So you actually transfer in at a busy time. Maybe you can help out too.
Sure. But what's the festival about?
Misha freezes, obviously having no clue what the fuck it's about. I don't know, probably like throwing stones at a man until he dies. He-chan, the truth is that... Don't laugh in the background.
Well, I mean, it's kind of forced.
Was that first day?
What?
Was that forced?
No, that was actually really good.
Thank you. The truth is, it's a local event. I'm not from the area, so... She starts signing desperately, so Shizune asking her to bail her out. Shizune adjusts her glasses at the end of the grandiose flourish and starts signing hard and heavily.
Ellipses.
Okay. Who cares? Misha puffs out her chest as she stouts Suzune's words out with a disappointed.
What?
She is fucking prideful.
Disproportionate.
She is fucking prideful as fuck. Too loud.
Disproportionate.
I can see heads turning to look in our direction.
Not so loud. Ellipses.
Not too loud. Human beings evolve with such a new generation. With each new generation, the ideals and beliefs behind festivals will inevitably change with time. Some might... that was stupid.
Ellipses. Exclamation point.
Now it's about delicious fried food and amazing little games that you play with to win the prizes. Ha 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 ha!
Like 40 acres and a meal.
There you go.
Wow, this game is literally the power of the dark side.
Thank you. The teacher clears his throat very loudly, batting his long wooden pointer against his other palm like a baton. He shoots a pointed gaze at us. Finally noticing where we are, Misha, selfish, yelp and stifles a yelp. Yip! It's like a fucking dog. Yip 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 yip! And quickly quiets down. Shizune doesn't seem embarrassed at all though, brushing it off without a care.
That happens frequently.
Yeah.
The ellipses.
We are in the middle of the class and shouldn't start. We are in the middle of the class and it shouldn't start working. That's right, Steve-chan. What? That's right, Heat-chan. You're asking because you're interested in joining club? It could have been my eyes playing tricks on me, but I think I saw a suspicious glance exchanged between them. Misha's tone had changed, although it does that every other word anyway.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
Misha and Suzune look at each other again. I'm about to ask what they have in mind when something dark flutters in my peripheral vision. The power of the dark side could have been saved for this man. Catching my attention. Out of the corner of my eye, I see the girl with long dark hair get up from her desk and slip silently towards the door. It doesn't seem like she was working in any group, and no one seems to notice her but me. I glanced at the teacher, who was also looking at the dark-haired girl go. Why doesn't he say anything? Hee-chan, is there something wrong? Do I look uneasy as I feel? Or was Misha just looking at me, looking after the girl who just left?
No, nothing. Ellipses.
Okay, well, like we were asking, you don't have any plans for lunch today, do you? I thought I would go to the library and pick up some books.
Not really.
You want to have lunch together then? Do you need to get a dog go? Chan! Chan, you are not worshipped as one true god.
Calm down, this isn't a rival dojo.
God damn, this fucking game.
Your tyranny of being a terrible person can end here.
We can still put it.
Damn it.
I'll edge it out with my blood. Oh, found it.
Just like good old Santa Claus.
That would that we aren't even adding this part in. Sorry, you don't keep that. You have to do something with sexy Santa from now on.
Satan Claus?
Okay, go.
Sure. Ellipses.
Yay! Okay, Hee-chan, perfect!
You two are like my best friends.
Yeah, the rest of the class passes uneventfully. The girl with long hair never came back. Before I had the time to put any more thought into where she could have gone, the teacher informs us that it's time to stop working. Shizune looks more than a little annoyed that we only just barely managed to finish all our work in time. I'm just glad that we finished it all. It's not a contest or anything.
Ellipses.
Yes, it is, Hee-chan! Whoa.
Impossible?
Really?
Really?
I noticed this before, but it's kind of funny how Misha is always moving her hands and signing not only everything she says, but what anyone else is saying at any given time. Obviously, it must be so Shizune can understand it. Her eyes dart back and forth between Misha's hands and me. I don't know who I'm supposed to be looking at. I'm talking to Misha, but that might be wrong maybe. I should face Shizune. I'm used to looking in the direction of the person whose voice I'm hearing, but really, Shizune can't hear me. But it would be disrespectful to talk to her only through Misha. Then again, it isn't what she's doing. No, she's at least looking at me. That's all very confusing. Will take some time to get used to.
It's not a contest, because contests are competitions over a prize. There's no prize on the line, so it's not really a contest.
Shizune's eyes flash dangerous with a competitive glare, so she stares at me as if surprised that I challenged her. I think maybe this is the contest to her. I've noticed before how dark and blue her eyes are. It's truly an alluring gaze.
Ellipses.
Can't hear you, would you speak up?
Ellipses.
Are you sure, Hee-chan?
Very sure. Ellipses.
You're still kind of quiet, would you? No. You're wrong, Hee-chan, because I don't want to be the slowest one in the class. Never. What's on the line is confident. Yeah, if you're the slowest one in like a fucking special needs school, you know you ain't doing it right. What's on the line is the confidence in my abilities, and the prize is the satisfaction of proving them. Shizune pushes her glasses up the bridge of her nose in a very matter-of-fact way. I'd argue more, but the bells ring and she quickly gets up and packs her bags, looking at me
What is that bell?
expectantly.
That bell is down, 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 down,
Oh,
down, down. What is that tune?
I don't know.
The tune sounds familiar.
Probably. They reuse everything nowadays. I had almost forgotten that I was supposed to have lunch with them.
Ellipses.
What do you want to eat?
The cafeteria?
That's such a good plan. Okay, let's go. We would have never thought that. Tee. Plane. Oh, plane. I thought it said plan. That counts.
That's so plain.
Plane. Well,
Where else would we go?
at my old school, I like to eat outside, near the back of the building. It was a good spot, but I didn't find it until near the end of my freshman year. I wonder if there's a similar place to eat here. Misha seems to imply as much. Shizune and Misha pulls me towards the cafeteria, which is surprisingly not packed. Maybe some students favor eating in classrooms or outdoors. I saw some of my classmates had boxed lunches. After we finish eating, Misha picks up where we left off earlier. So Hee-chan, you want to know about the clubs and stuff, right? Right?
Ellipses.
Right, Shi-chan. Okay, I guess it makes sense to ask first. Exchanging little nods of confirmation, they turn to face me again, and Misha straightens her posture as if she's about to deliver a speech. Hee-chan, do you have anything you're really interested in?
I used to play soccer, but I'm not really into it. I don't follow the teams and players or anything like that. As of late, I usually just read a lot.
There's a book club, right, Shi-chan? Right, but, it seems that they have all the members it can possibly have right now. Sorry, Hee-chan. It's a really popular club, you know, because everyone's crippled here.
Apparently that's the thing you do when you read a book. Ellipses.
Okay, but more to the point, Hee-chan, does this mean you don't have anything already in mind?
Not really. Yeah, ellipses.
Good, great, that's great, Hee-chan, really great.
Why is it so great?
No reason. Well, Hee-chan, other than clubs and the upcoming festival, there is one other thing. Student council! I didn't know the school had a student council. That's a very melodramatic setup. Though, just to tell them that. I'm pretty sure the two of them know this, but Shizune looks a little embarrassed about it, and Misha is laughing. Shizune quickly retakes control of the discussion in matters of speaking. After all, it's still Misha who has to voice whatever she says.
Ellipses.
Right. Hee-chan, maybe you should join the student council. They could use more people. Yeah, definitely. And people who aren't retarded. You should definitely join.
We suit that bill.
We suit that bell.
We already have all of the things required. It's like a Christmas miracle.
Oh, do you read why? I think I'm gonna just say why.
Why?
Well, for one, we could hang out every day, Hee-chan. Shaggy's and I both at the student council. We'll also give you a self-microwaving burrito. Like, fuck those burritos, they're fucking delicious. Actually, Shi-chan is the president.
With the unbelievable one.
You should have seen our first chan, but
Mushroom burrito.
You should have seen.
Mushroom burrito. Sorry.
You should have seen our first chimpanzee president. He fucking loved those microwave burritos. Like, fuck that shit. That's delicious. I'm starting to get the suspicion that Shizu-chan and Misa might just bribe me to the point of death. And might not exactly be the most unbiased people to talk about this with. As if reading my mind, Shizune quickly adjusts her glasses and signs something to Misha. Ellipses. Haha, of course we're not trying to get you to join just because it would be an obvious benefit for you joining the student council and therefore have an initiate you to try to get you to.
So you're admitting that?
Ellipses. No, we're not admitting anything. I mean, Hee-chan, of course it would be nice for you to join, and we'd appreciate it. But even without you joining, the student council shows a healthy interest in the workings of one's students. Yep, that's true, Hee-chan. Besides, you don't want to spend the time. Besides, don't you want to spend the time with us after school, Hee-chan? We have a fucking self-microwave burrito, bitch. Come join the student council.
Too nice. We gotta go to the student council now.
I can't tell if she's being genuine or if this is just really good acting. Both of them seem to be trying hard to look the cutest, although they're already pretty cute to begin with.
Wow, man, that's
Complimenting someone's appearance?
That's great. We already know that he is a nice person. Well. Ellipses.
So then, welcome to the student council, Hee-chan.
What? No.
Aw, see, Hee-chan, of course it wouldn't go so easily.
Ellipses.
Yep, that's right. Though it'd be boring if it went that smoothly. Oh well, Hee-chan owes me candy now.
You were betting on it? My life's not a game here.
Hee-chan seemed very intrigued by this. When Misha signed to her, the aggressive glint returned to her eyes.
Ellipses.
That's interesting, Hee-chan. Let's play a game. Let's play a game.
That's not what I said.
How about rich man, poor man, Hee-chan? If you lose, you'll have to join the student council.
But I don't have any money.
How about we play ethnic cleansing, Hee-chan?
Holy crap.
If you don't want to play ethnic cleansing, we can play rich man, poor man, Hee-chan.
Try before your women here.
But mine was so much better.
Absolutely not.
Mine was so much better than Tribe. That was just. Oh, thank you. That was your line. Oh, why not? Oh, God damn it.
Well, because you two both have the same incentive, and therefore the same goal, which is to get me to join the student council, right? Ellipses.
Yep.
Yeah, this isn't my goal. But this means is that you both can team up and I'll be at a clear disadvantage, so I'll have to decline.
By the way, that last yup, she could have communicated with that with a fucking thumbs up. She didn't need to translate yup.
Yep.
It yup. Hee-chan, I'm very offended. Are you saying that you don't trust us and that we would pull something so disingenuous? That makes me sad.
Sorry?
It's hard to tell where Shizune's influence ends and Misha's thoughts begin.
Ellipses.
In order to atone for hurting a young girl's feelings, you should definitely join the student council!
No! That is blackmail!
How about a game of ethnic cleansing? Oh wait, no, paper football instead of rich man, poor man.
Paper football?
Yeah, it's a game they play in America. You use a paper triangle and then you should try to shoot it past the goalpost, and the other player makes it with their fingers. Isn't it cool? It's the ultimate form of competition between two people, Hee-chan. And it's also played by elementary and middle school children, Hee-chan. That means it's a game, and it's really separate from the boys from the man. Of course, ethnic cleansing is just a game too, though. Jeez, don't play that game.
You seem to really like this ethnic cleansing thing.
Yeah, it's the best game. What you talking about? It's just like brisk.
Just like brisk.
You gotta bring it up.
More like the boys from the slightly older boys. Anyways, I'm not gonna play that either. Just the fact that you know about it means that you're probably surprisingly good at it.
No, the one girl's a fucking mute who uses her hand to sign language. That means she's extremely good with her hands. Yeah, that's true. How did you know, He-chan? Shizune frowned at Misha, telling me that she probably wasn't supposed to admit that so readily. I wouldn't say that I'm happy with their attempts to get me into student council, but I'm a little curious about what the student council does here. I've never been one before, or even know of anybody who was member, so it interests me. It also kind of like Shizune and Misha, so maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Ellipses. Okay, He-chan, how about Risk? The game of world domination and ethnic cleansing! I told you! I told you!
Actually does come into effect here.
Dude, that's what she was saying for ethnic cleansing for so long. She just really likes the fucking game Risk.
Oh, he's pretty much me. I don't know
How
what that
the
is.
fuck do you? Risk is one of the funnest fucking games!
I've never played it before.
Yeah, I'm gonna force you to play it. Because fuck you.
Wow, I feel offended.
I am salt. Risk is. You don't know what it is. It's really fun, He-chan. You fight to control the world with armies and everything. Sounds like Shizune would be good at
How
it.
about we suggest a game?
Risk. If you want to play, we can offer after school. How about we play fucking chess because you're probably dumb.
Wow, that hurt.
Oh, I'm an asshole. Oh, I like her. That's the worst part. I like Misha.
Misha's great.
Misha's great,
I
but
imagine three things when I think of the name Misha, and she has made it to Misha.
Misha.
No, because like I think of the bear, like Rexar's bear. I think of Flame Sword Ice Guy, who carves the statues,
Dude,
and I think of her. She has made it to my top people who I think with the name Misha.
That's good.
Ellipses.
Really, Shi-chan? We can play just for fun, Shi-chan. And Shi-chan hasn't played it in a long time, so if you want to, there's no strings attached.
Well, okay.
We are playing this. Okay, perfect. We'll see you after school in student council room, then He-chan.
Wait, why there?
Because that's where we keep the game.
I feel like I've already been conned.
I grimaced to tell them how much I do not like this, but it's more for show than anything. So, at the end I agreed, but only after getting Shi-chan to acknowledge that I don't mean anything concrete just by accepting to take a look around and play a game with her. Lunch ends and we go back to class. Fucking guy's good.
She's like phasing
Sure.
everywhere.
During the afternoon classes, the long-haired girl comes back and sits in her seat without a word. Again, no one seems to notice, or if they do, no one says anything. I want to ask Misha about it, but I don't want to be nosy. After school, Shizune and Misha quickly find me by the first floor lobby and latch onto me, covering each flank in case I might try to escape. I feel a little offended, but I'd be considering. I had been considering it. Nevertheless, I'm a bit disturbed that enough people had made a break for it in the past that they were on the guard.
Hey, what's with this escort? Does it make me feel very comfortable?
You were very quiet. You were almost as quiet as a deaf girl.
Wow, okay, then I'll say it again. But I can't.
Yeah, you can't. You lost your You lost your chance, like how I lost the chance for the cookies. In fact, it made me feel a little like a dangerous prisoner being transported to his cell. Oh my god, oh fuck, long hair. Oh, fucking inhaled my fucking hair. Oh, that's gross. As I go exactly what I was doing before. What's wrong, He-chan?
Ellipses.
That's right, we're just going to play a game of Risk, remember?
Yeah.
And a little game of ethnic cleansing after.
What does it say there?
I don't know, Misha, this all seems a little sinister to me. I mean, you start, like, breathing ethnic cleansing under your voice, like, very hastily and over again. It's kind of suspicious. I start thinking that when we sit down to play the game, they'll tie me down to and torture me until I agree to join the student council. Well, that was highly unlikely, but still, for some reason, I just seem like it wouldn't be so plausible. Getting to the student council room is as simple as turning 2 corners from where we started.
What? That's it? This makes you guys being on top of me seem a little silly.
That's not true, He-chan. She-chan says it. That's where life is. She-chan says that when there is life is threatened, people have to show the capability of pulling off superhuman bursts of speed.
Life is threatened?
Her expression unchanging, Misha signs something amusedly to Shizune, who makes a baffled face and puts her hand behind her back, looking pleased with herself. She's totally giving a mistranslation. She's fucking wonderful. Misha feigns deafness and hums cheerfully. Stop that! I know you can hear me. You have no excuses, unlike Shizune. Shizune opens the door in the student council room. It's a very plain, sparsely decorated room, although it's quite large, maybe even larger than the classroom. There's a big table at the center surrounded by chairs, a smaller desk prominently placed in the back. I assume Shizune's there are a few regular desks and chairs stacked on one side as well. Extras, perhaps? Aside from the tables and chairs, the room doesn't have much else to offer, just a couple of fill-in cabinets and bookshelves stacked with old school records and documents. Not much else, in fact, nothing else. This is a pretty bleak room. They could have at least put a potted plant here or something, but the most notable thing that is in this room doesn't have other people.
Are we early? Ellipses.
No!
What do you mean no? Does it mean no one else will come today? Ellipses.
Yeah, that's right. Before I managed to ask why that's the case, she's there and they clapped her hand together very energetically. Ellipses. He-chan, let's play Risk. Come on, you promised, didn't you? You have to. Okay. Do you want to know the rules? We can explain while we are setting everything up. While Misha is talking, Shizune takes out what looks like a board game from behind one of the filling cabinets and throws it on the table. Actually, this looks kind of interesting because it is, Justin. After Misha spends a little time for her, like running through the basics with a somewhat vague and confusing tutorial, Shizune cuts in and declares the game has started with decisive motion, slicing her arm through the air. Shizune aggressively is rubbing it off onto me. I start feeling more competitive than I intended to be. Okay, that's good. I intended to be when I agreed to this.
Wonder if I'll actually play Risk.
Halfway into it's a fucking long ass game.
Oh.
Halfway into the game, while I try to ponder how to defeat against Shizune's assaults from 2 fronts, she breaks in my concentration from drumming her fingers on the table to get my attention. She-chan wants to know that you are taking too long to make a move. Wait, what? Oh, She-chan wants you to know that you're taking too long to make a move. She-chan also says she will let you keep Australia if you agree to join the student council.
Oh! I thought this game was no strings attached.
Damn, that's a good one. I can't tell when you deliver your lines sometimes.
Why? Am I just that quiet?
No, I'm gonna say it's because you're natural. You're natural at delivering lines.
Oh.
Just the fact that she would dangle that over my head as an offer means that she knows that I care about the outcome of this game.
Anyways, no. Ellipses.
Shi-chan admires your fighting spirit and would... Shi-chan admires your fighting spirit! Shi-chan has accepted you as the one true fighting spirit. You shall be now accepted by the cult of Bruce. Shi-chan admires your fighting spirit and would be a benevolent dictator who would spare them your people if you agree to join the student council.
You're so competitive, Shizune.
She seems to take this as a compliment.
I would expect the student council president to be a little more magnanimous.
Magnomorpheus? She doesn't seem to know the word, what the word means or how to sign, so she pulls out a piece of paper and writes it to Shizune, who returns signs it back to Misha. Misha presses her index finger against her temples as if trying to physically imprint the word into her memory.
Ellipses.
Suddenly, Shizune blurs into a fury of gestures. Misha looks daunting at the pace of her heated signing. Ah, wait, please slow down. Shi-chan says you're going to lose.
Tell her I will crush her world empire with my rebellion?
Okay. Those eyes of hers shine with childlike mischief.
Oh, that was the best face ever!
Oh, that one?
No, you missed it!
Oh, I'm going fucking back for this. I know I never went back for you, but...
I feel...
Text Hicks. Oh no, you can't go back. You can't go back, I missed them! Oh, well, I'll see it in fucking editing. Unlike somebody who will see it after it's edited, and I'll edit it out, just know I won't edit it out.
The face, the three face with the shiny eyes!
Oh.
Ellipses.
She says you have no chance. Will you keep playing like this? No, you won't. I don't. Oh. Oh boy. Oh, this is fucking. Okay, I need to remember the fucking risk strats.
So we're being attacked in Australia from two sides.
We're being pushed from two sides. From my experience from playing Risk, defensively is usually good.
We don't know her situation though.
How? No. Well, yeah.
Well, we know she's attacking from two sides, but she says you have no chance if you keep playing like this. No, you won't. So what are we playing like?
She says we have no chance. She's probably telling the truth. This is a mind games. It's hard to choose because you don't know the full strategy.
We had like a picture.
If I had fucking this game is lacking things. They should have a full out game of Risk, and depending on how good you do.
I would agree. Yeah, I would do it.
Although most people wouldn't because Risk takes a long ass time. It's what time is this?
Well,
oh yeah, actually I have to wait to cheat this.
So we have a we might, you know, I say we just attack aggressively because this guy. It's the last like I wouldn't.
You know what, if you're gonna go down fighting, that's what I say.
We're gonna
the games I always lose, I'm always like, no, Kamikaze-san, no.
Just look how just look at every in Magic the Gathering. Look at all the decks I have. All of them are gimmicks. So we're attacking.
If we're gonna go down, I'm gonna go down fighting. She is either really mocking me or trying to trick me. I have nothing else to lose, though, so I might as well try something different. Maybe if I spread out my forces and try to... Nope, he's gonna fucking lose. No, well, actually, okay, there's pros and cons. Shizune seems to focus on conquering whole nations, so maybe I can sacrifice my hold on continents to gain more small countries. Actually, yeah, that is... It's worth a shot. A few turns later, I end up losing the game anyway. Yeah, either way, we were gonna lose.
Well, this is his first time playing Risk.
Shizune.
And I hardly know what it's about.
Shizune adjusts her glasses victoriously and allows herself to tensiously pump a fist in the air in celebration.
Ellipses.
I win, yay!
There's no need to translate that, it was pretty clear.
Don't look so sad, Hee-chan. You're really giving it your best. That's what I thought. Sometimes your best just isn't good enough though. If anyone knows that, it's me. You did very well for someone who just learned how to play today.
Ellipses.
Hee-chan, you attacked Ireland and North America at the same time. That was a very daring move. Shi-chan is impressed.
Ellipses.
The mark of a great people is that they're daring and they can follow through. You. I just imagine Hee-chan just being like, I'm a Akbar! As he like just attacked.
Daring! That means I will overthrow school council. I'll start my own club. The new school order.
You're already halfway there. Isn't that great, Hee-chan?
Ellipses.
That isn't enough though. Just potential isn't enough. There's no point in potential if you don't take the first step, and there is no point to doing that if you don't keep going. I want to see more. You're right, C-chan, but that's so demanding.
Ellipses. Ellipses. Or you say ellipses.
Shizune leans forward, suddenly looking a lot less playful and more like a serious person I expect from her from the start.
Ellipses.
Hee-chan, would you like to join the student council? She really doesn't waste any time, does she? But it's only my second day of school. I'm so hesitant about committing to something so early. I haven't even taken a look at any other clubs yet. But spending time with Shizune and Misha doesn't seem like something I would hate. I still need more time to think about it before I decide for sure.
Maybe. I'll get back to you on it. Ellipses.
Okay, Hee-chan, but I hope you're not just saying that so we don't feel bad.
What? No, not really.
Really? Hee-chan, if you're going to say that you could say that it's definitely the truth, and there can't be any mistaking it.
I know. I guess I should get my revenge for losing at the very least.
Shizune smiles at the mischievous. Oh, that face!
That face!
Shizune smiles at the mischievous way that feels like twisting the knife. In the wound of my loss. Taking glances at the clock on the wall, I realize I spent far longer playing Risk than I expected.
Sorry, I think I have to go. I wanted to go to the library. Not closed yet, is it?
Shizune scratches her head and gestures at Miss Dad. How hard can it be to determine whether the library is open? There's a clock right there on the wall. It shouldn't be unless the librarian is absent. I think you're right, Shi-chan. We think the library is open. It's on the second floor, you can't miss it. Do you want us to show you where it is?
Oh, I wanted to say yes.
Oh, you like they're all
They're
nice.
the best friends.
Oh, they're BFFs.
I ship them.
I'm
I ship them. No thanks, it's okay. See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye!
Ellipses.
You want to call it there?
I think we should call it there.
Yeah, yep. Fuck, shit, no, I'm not supposed to. I'm supposed to be the asshole who's not getting attached to these characters. I have to make fun of the disabilities. Alright, give our last closing words. My last closing word is smegma.
That was forced.
Yes, it was. I'm winning.
Well, I mean, if I
Nope.
was really good at it, I saw something out of the corner of my eye. I did have something assault, which would have answered our question for
Either way.
The last comment I'm going to say is, I like those two. They're great.
The kawaii. Okay. And remember, kids,
No matter what the internet tells you.
we do not exist most likely.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.